Hey guys, so are we all? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the next 7 days for Leo placements. So if you have Leo as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know about myself, the reading and the channel can be found in the description box below. So we're going to get into your read. This is the Modern Witch Tarot that we're using today. So angels of love and light, could you please have clear and concise messages for Leo placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node. What do they need to know for the current energies for the next 7 days from whenever they come across this reading? What do they need to know, please and thank you? What do they need to know, please and thank you? 2 more shuffles and then we'll cut up the deck and get into your read. So thank you for bearing with me, guys. I truly appreciate it. Also, this is a general reading, so with the messages, please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. And please use your own sense of discernment with the messages and not force them to fit with a particular situation. So I felt we had an extra card coming through. Wow, the Sun, Leo, that's your energy. Look at this coming through in your own reading. How amazing is this? Absolutely love it, guys. Okay. And we have the 4 of Swords. Wow, okay. With the Hermit, Virgo energy, we're currently in Virgo season. So this is very synchronistic, okay? So I feel that you guys have been in this period of time of rest. Or you've been kind of forced to rest in some way. So if you have been dealing with, you know, a slight cough or a cold or just feeling extremely tired, a bit, you know, restless, that type of thing. It's kind of the universe's way to make sure that you are taking care of you, you know, putting your self-care as a priority. And I'm hearing like your own happiness and joy and finding pleasure. I'm hearing in the little things, okay? So rather than maybe working too much, you are being called to what brings you that sense of, you know, excitement, you know, maybe starting of a new hobby or tapping back into a hobby that you used to do maybe when you were younger. I'm getting something to do with the inner child, like soothing of the inner child, right? And I feel like you're getting your energy back up again, okay? I feel like there has been a lot that's been going on in your life, and there has been certain people, places and things that have been quite draining on you, and you may go to sleep, right, feeling completely exhausted, and then you wake up in the morning and you're feeling even more exhausted. It's like, oh, can I even catch a break here? And, you know, there's probably a reason for that. And so what I'm picking up on is that during these next 7 days, or even until the rest of Virgo season, you know, the ending of the summer before we get into the autumn, the fall season, you're in this kind of preparation stage. I feel like you've been in this for a while, but I feel like you're coming to the closing stages of this preparation stage so that you can be ready, right, for what else is going to be in store for you in the next season. I'm hearing of your life, interestingly enough, and not just like the next season of your life as in fall and autumn, you know, etc. What I'm picking up on is that there's this whole new chapter that's coming through for you, this new season that you're getting ready for, that actually is going to be very beautiful, abundant, prosperous, and there are going to be many blessings coming through for you. And I feel like you have been so incredibly patient with the sense of waiting for certain things to kind of materialize in your life so that you have of that particular break, that breakthrough. And I feel like I'm picking up on tears of joy, which is really interesting because we haven't got any, you know, cups showcasing through at the moment, but I'm feeling this sense of like, you will soon be having a smile so big, like it would look like it's as if you've never had like a smile that big before, and people are just gonna kind of be like, wow, like you are radiating differently, so you're showing up differently. There's something I'm hearing, there's some really wonderful news making its way to you. Now it could be to do with love, maybe a reconciliation with someone, in regards to romantic connection, a soulmate connection, somebody new coming into your life. It could also be maybe if you and a friend or a family member or somebody you work with may have previously bumped heads, okay? There could have been something that may have not necessarily sat right with you. 555 just came through on my timer. There's a change to do with this dynamic I'm hearing, and there could be healing that's being brought forward in regards to this particular connection. This is also a card that indicates family, children, maybe even pregnancy, fertility. So that could be something that may resonate. You or someone else that you know of could potentially be finding out that there is a child on the way. Obviously, congratulations if that is something that may resonate, or it could be a friend. But I'm picking up on Leo and Virgo energy could be significant here, right? So obviously, as I said before, the messages are general. Please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. What else is going on here, please? But you're definitely, I'm hearing you're a lot more in your power than you think and you feel that you are. Even if on some instance you know, like, oh, I'm just so totally exhausted. I feel like I'm just not kind of giving, you know, the energy that I usually give. I feel like I haven't got much left to give. There's something switching out, switching about that, and I was getting switching out. So something about maybe your routine that is really going to assist you to do with getting more energy here, taking more time to really look at your routine for your work-life balance as well. Some of you may be focusing more on healing. Some of you may have been already doing a lot of healing, and you know, there's a sense of wanting things to kind of ease up a little bit, and I feel like they absolutely are for you. What else is going on here, please? Wow, the Hermit flew out again. Goodness me. So this is really fascinating. Why is the Hermit coming through? 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay. 2 of Swords. I just want to clarify this Hermit a little bit more before we get into the cards. Okay, thank you. Sideways, we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Okay, wow. King of Swords and the 8 of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming through with the Chariot. Okay, and the Fool, Aries energy, and the 5 of Wands. Some of you have been on this spiritual path for quite some time, and I feel that you may have had some issues in regards to your career. You may have felt that you've taken a big hit in regards to your career, potentially finances. You know, you may have felt like you're not getting necessarily the recognition that you deserve in regards to your career. Especially if you're someone who's on this spiritual path and you're someone who is a leader of sorts, someone that is kind of paving the way to assist with others, as well as assisting of yourself in regards to your own soul growth. I feel like there are certain things that you have had to fully trust and know in the process, that everything is kind of working out for you, and that whatever is kind of falling apart is just falling into place. But you have felt as if that your career has not really, especially if it is spiritual, like for instance, if you are a fellow tarot reader, or you are someone that is working with crystals or energy work or Reiki or something along these lines, you may have felt like, oh, I'm doing all of this, but how come I'm not getting kind of recognized for the work that I'm doing? I'm not getting compensated in a material way to be able to support me and with my path. Like, you may have felt like you haven't had a certain resources so that you can push through to really explore and carry on with your journey, but you've had a few blips in the road, right? A few obstacles to overcome, and it's a sense, well, I'm kind of getting this like vibe of, well, universe, you want me to carry on with this particular path, but I'm struggling to pay my bills right now. I'm struggling to feed myself. I'm struggling to be able to keep up with my rent. I'm struggling to be able to keep a roof over my head. I'm struggling with this, that, and the third. And you may have felt like on some level like you've been kind of punished in some sort of way, like with these restrictions, and logically you're kind of trying to think a way around as to why certain things have been delayed, or you have felt like you've been denied of certain things. And it's been difficult to tap in with that spiritual aspect in understanding and awareness as to why you're going through certain lessons or certain obstacles. But I feel like you're literally about to have this huge breakthrough and the new beginning. I'm hearing it's always darkest before the dawn. You know, it always seems to get harder before it gets easier. Like, it's a sense of when you get like you catch a cough or a cold, okay? You feel okay, and then you end up getting like worse like over the few days of having a cold or etc. And then you feel better. So I'm getting that like something has kind of dropped, or you've had experienced that type of drop. Maybe you haven't had maybe if you're a content creator, as many followers or subscribers, or you weren't getting, I'm hearing the outreach to target of your certain audience here that are going to resonate and come through in regards to supporting, you know, yourself and your work. I feel that there is somebody here as well who sees you as a mentor, right? They see you as a teacher, as a leader, and they feel like that you have incredible potential and you haven't reached of this potential as of yet. There's certain things that you know don't see about yourself. I'm hearing about how brilliant you are, right? But others see it in you, and so therefore it's a sense of like trying to be on the same page in understanding why do others view you in the way that they do, and you're not seeing of yourself, even though you're probably of someone who has been of great assistance to those around you with however you can come through and show up, which is really interesting. So there has been a bit of anxiety, and I feel like there has been this sense of restriction and worry about what is the next move for you, what decisions are going to be coming up for you that are really going to be very pivotal in regards to you changing your life. I feel like for some of you, you may not be enjoying your place of work right now. You know, if it is to do with a particular job or a company, I'm hearing bad management or bad leadership. I'm picking up you love what you do and you love of your job for some of you, but it's the people, right? So maybe some of you have been contemplating about moving to another location, starting another job elsewhere that could be completely different in regards to what you're doing as of right now. Or it may be something that, you know, you want to continue doing because you love what you do, but there's something about this particular workplace or colleagues or something, if you are in that kind of, you know, employment, and you're like, I just don't see a way out. I just don't see how I'm going to be able to transition. You know, I'm not sure what to do. Am I going to be making a mistake if I was to go through and pursue of this, even though you feel on some level in knowing that what's coming through for you, and if you were to take that leap of faith, that actually this would be far more beneficial for you, but there's a sense of angst about doing it because there's the fear of the unknown of what's going to be through on the other side for you, if that kind of makes sense, if you get what I mean, right? Some of you, it may actually mean that you are having to travel for a particular job. You know, I'm hearing a longer commute may be significant. Or some of you who are potentially business owners or entrepreneurs, you've been doing of something that you have been very comfortable with doing, and it has worked to a certain extent, but there's something required in regards to changing of this up so that you can reach to the next level, but there's the sense of, I'm not sure whether this is going to pay off for me. So you may have felt like holding yourself back, because I'm hearing it's better doing of something that you know that you're an expert in or that you're very advanced in, but trying to maybe branch out or do something slightly differently, or expand whatever it is that you're currently working on, can be quite daunting, because obviously you want it to be successful, but there's no sense of feeling like there's that guarantee of being successful. So you're like, well, I guess I can just carry on doing what I have been doing and then not taking of those particular risks. But I feel like you really want to take of these risks, because there's a sense of dealing with the stagnation. Okay, I feel like you're fed up of feeling like you're in this position and place of like hitting of a plateau, and you want these big changes. You want something else to be coming in through for you. You want something to take off. You want to be getting that recognition that you deserve, that appreciation, and you want people to be seeing you in another way that showcases that you've got more to you than what you're currently providing, if that is something that resonates. But there is the fear of this change up. And I feel like you're getting to the point now where this stagnancy, this sense of feeling maybe at a crossroads with making of a certain decision or taking a particular risk or being bold and taking action with, I'm hearing, formulating a plan and kind of taking action on that plan and carry that out. It's the sense of, I'm not sure whether I can do it. There's a sense of doubt or maybe insecurity or lack of confidence in some way about following through with this, because it could potentially be something brand new, or it's something that you are good at, but maybe you haven't had it like publicized, like you haven't showcased to people so that they can see it, that that is something that you offer, or there's more to you than what you're already kind of giving off here. And I feel like this uncomfortable stagnation has got to a point where it feels unbearable. And you're like, do you know what? I can't stay or stick in this energy anymore. I need to make a sacrifice of sorts, or I need to kind of give something up or let go of something to do with this in order to transmute and transform it into something brand new, which actually could be incredibly positive for me. I'm hearing that everything you want is on the other side of fear. I'm getting that for some reason. So that may be something that resonates. Yeah, with the Chariot and the Six of Pentacles, a lot of you is to do with taking a risk on a new job, or to do with putting yourself out there for sending your CV out, or getting, getting that kind of promotion or getting hired for a particular project here. Or it's something to do with launching of a product or a service. But if you were to go through and follow through with this, because your intuition is very strong, I feel like you're very connected, and like it's the sense of, can I fully trust of myself to follow through with this? And you can absolutely trust of yourself. I feel like there may have been this sense of like imposter syndrome that you may have dealt with at one point, or I can't do this until something is completely finished, or there's this like perfectionist tendency. Everything has to be done in a certain way, and if it's not done in that particular way, I don't want to put it out there for people to see it, because I'm fearful of how other people are going to judge of what it is that I'm doing. There's that fear of potentially failure, or something not necessarily kind of excelling in the way that you wish, or you're going to be having of that advancement. But I feel like you have of everything that you need, and that whatever you've been going through has been temporary and it's a blip, and that you are coming through into a new stage of your life where things are going to just feel a lot more settled. But this period of time may be feeling a little bit uncomfortable for you, or it has done, and this is something that you're clearing out of, or this is something that you're going through already. Obviously, everyone's in a different scenario, so only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, okay? Very, very interesting. So let's find out a little bit more about what's going on here. I feel like to move these cards up, okay? What else is going on here? Death card. Yeah, you're going through a major rebirth, guys. Scorpio. You're going through a huge transformation. A new dawn, a new day. With the Eight of Wands. Look, this is where you're heading. You're heading into this new era of your life. And there is going to be, I'm hearing the winds of change coming through for you that is going to really catapult you to where you're meant to be, I'm hearing. I'm hearing get your testimony ready. However that may pertain to you, I'm hearing of that for some reason. Yeah, the sun, Leo energy, fabulous. So yeah, everything is working out. It really is. Even if you feel on some level that if you were to take a look at things that are going on around you right now, you may feel like everything is falling apart. But actually, everything that you went through has made you incredibly resilient here with the Queen of Wands. And I'm hearing you should be very proud of yourself and pat yourself on the back. But you are in your power. Okay? You are in your power. If some of you have not been feeling that confident about your appearance for some reason, in regards to with putting yourself out there, maybe for dating or for certain conversations to have with people in regards to projects or meetings, or putting yourself out there more in the public eye, especially if you are a content creator or something like this, you know, you look amazing. And it's not just your physical appearance, but it's your whole energy, your aura, everything. It's just beautiful. It really is. Like, other people would want to see you here with the Page of Pentacles. Other people want to be coming through with offers and opportunities to maybe collaborate with you, okay? Or to be with you, or invest in you romantically. And I feel like you're being a bit too hard on yourself, and it's important to be kinder to yourself, give yourself that extra bit of compassion, the same as you would do with anyone else, right? And know that you have this new beginning coming through for you with the Fool. You do. And it's happening sooner than you think and feel and realise that it is as well. What else here, please, for Leo? Hey, look at you go. Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. We have Divine Feminine coming through as well. That may potentially resonate. I feel like you've dealt with a lot of heavy energy here. Many people kind of undermining you, right? Underestimating you. Maybe taking you for granted, or feeling that you weren't going to be a success. Or that you weren't going to have the glow up that you're having, or you will be having. Like, people definitely thought that they were kind of maybe better than you, right? But you're about to show up and show out, okay? And these other people are going to really wish that they didn't, I'm hearing, prey on your downfall, okay? Because I'm hearing they haven't seen anything yet, right? Yeah, these people could be closer to home with the Six of Cups, maybe family, friends, or so-called family, friends, people that you work with, what have you. The people that are meant to be there to support you and that do genuinely resonate with you, whether they have a title or not, right? They're going to be along for the journey because they want to see you succeed. They genuinely do. And the people that have been praying or wishing on your downfall, right? There is something that's going to hit them, okay? I'm getting something to do with karma coming back around, right? And they're going to really wish that they never had done anything in the first place, or they treated you with a lot more appreciation, a lot more respect, or they were more grateful for you being in their life, I'm hearing. Because look, with the Six of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, I'm hearing you're about to make it big. You have no idea how big you're about to be, right? In regards to how successful you're going to be, especially in your career. And there may even soon be the possibility of relocating for work, or maybe having a down payment to potentially put down a mortgage or buy a home, or you're going to be given the keys to a new home. Something about a car may be significant. But this is somebody who is very graceful. Now, I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex here, guys, and you guys know that we all have masculine and feminine energy within all of us. But you are absolutely tapping in more with your feminine energy, because I feel like there had been a long period of time where you have had to be fully in your masculine energy and you've just been burnt out. You've been burnt out, you've been exhausted. You've just been like, look, I haven't got much that I can give. I'm just kind of fed up of maybe overworking. I'm hearing working every hour that God sends, right? And you're wanting that sense of duality. And with the lovers, this is coming through as a union within self and showcasing that sense of self-love, like yin and yang, masculine, feminine energy. And I feel like you are definitely getting into this position and place of like, do you know what? I've tried this particular way for so long by, doing of everything and being really assertive in the sense of like going after my goals, like being this go-getter and doing everything, right? To the point now where you're like, do you know what? I'm going to switch it up. And I'm going to be like, look, I don't chase, I attract. And something to do with this energetic shift, like this shift to do with your like self-limiting beliefs or subconscious kind of programming or deprogramming, reprogramming, the sense of looking at the shadow work, your inner child healing, and looking at all the things that you may have not necessarily wanted to look at, these kind of darker, more like shadow aspects of ourselves. And I feel like you're embracing the sense of duality with your light and your dark, your masculine and your feminine, and with taking action and receiving, when to be doing of something and when to be kind of more passive. And this is it's an adjustment, right? It really is. There has been a sense of maybe being fearful that, well, if I don't put all of this work in and I do decide to take a few days off for myself, then that means there's a few days where I'm not making money because I'm not putting the hours in, or I'm not doing that project, or I'm not creating what it is that I need to create, or I'm not contacting who I need to contact. And there has been this sense of panic. There's been the sense of panic. Well, it feels like the world's going to stop if I stop, or your own kind of individual world or bubble is going to stop if your bubble's going to burst, basically. And that if I don't carry on doing of this, working hard, then I'm not going to be getting the results. I'm not going to get the desirable outcome that I'm wanting. And there has been this fear of, well, if I do slow down or I prioritize of myself, then there's nobody else to do it, I'm hearing, so I have to do it for myself. And if I'm not showing up, then it means I'm taking a hit, right, in regards to other areas of my life, especially if I'm trying to get myself in a position and place where I can provide myself that strong foundation, that stability, that security, in regards to maybe having of a happier home life or living more in comfort, rather than having to live in survival mode or fighting and, for everything, right? It's interesting. This is somebody who is going to be living a life of luxury. That's something that you would like. Like, I'm hearing the soft girl life. Obviously, I'm reading for, everyone here. So just take it how it resonates. Nine of Swords. Yeah, there has been a lot of overthinking here. A lot of sleepless nights as to making a decision about, can I really surrender and let go and allow the universe to do of its thing and put me in the right place with dealings with the right people? And am I actually ready for this particular change coming my way? But you are here with the Queen of Wands. Here's your energy again. You are more than ready. You are. But there has been the sense of, well, I wonder what people will think about me in regards to me making of certain decisions. I wonder how people are going to, perceive me in regards to if I was to just unapologetically be myself and showcase this realness about me and, show them what I'm all about. There's a sense of being a little bit fearful, a bit scared. And of course, change is daunting. And, with the fixed signs, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius, the fixed signs, they don't like change, really. They don't. Compared to the other signs, the cardinal or the mutable signs, they're a little bit more like, oh, I can really deal with change, or they don't mind change too much. But when you get into a particular pattern or a routine or something that I'm hearing, if it isn't broke, don't fix it, right? But something isn't quite right, where you're realizing something isn't necessarily broken, but you're realizing that there does need to be a change. And I do really genuinely want this significant change, but am I really ready for it? And you are ready for it, and you can deal with it, as in, like, the universe is coming through and letting you know you are more capable with what's coming through for you than you realize. We wouldn't have given you this, I'm hearing, or these things that you've been going through, if we didn't see or deem you to be capable of handling everything with what's coming in for you. And, you've got yourself up until this point where you have coped with everything, you have dealt with everything, you have overcome everything, especially if you've dealt with a lot of adversity or struggle or hardship, etc. You've overcome all of those obstacles. Absolutely. And I feel like there's been this concern that this new chapter for you is going to be a repeat of something that you went through the past, or it's not going to be as good as you have potentially felt that it may be for you in the future. But what's coming through for you is actually genuinely very beautiful and transformative. And it's probably going to be the best thing that's ever happened for you, or many things kind of lining up. Yeah, as I say that, 33 minutes and 3 seconds came through on my timer, so 333. You could be seeing of those numbers a lot. But I feel like you are co-creating and working harmoniously with the universe. And just because you have the odd moment, I'm hearing lower moment, where you may be crying yourself to sleep, or you're experiencing some insomnia, okay? Just know that you are doing your best, and your best is more than good enough, regardless of how productive or unproductive you may think and feel that you are in regards to your day-to-day. Just take a day as it comes. Some of you may have been really struggling with sleep recently, like you are either oversleeping or you're not getting enough sleep, or when you do sleep, it's the sense of you may wake up in the middle of the night because you've experienced some sort of potential nightmare or a very vivid dream, or something that feels like it's taken a lot out of you in regards to your energy, or something you end up thinking about, and it can be a bit of a distraction because it's like, what does that all mean? I'm picking up on that for some reason. But look, with the Four of Wands, there is peace that's coming through for you. More stability, more security. There is going to be rewards, recognition, the sense of joy. You're going to feel a lot more comfortable. I'm hearing you're going to soon have a home of your own, or you're maybe moving in with someone potentially romantically here, as I say that with the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody romantically may come through and ask you to move in with them, okay? Or you currently are living with someone, maybe romantically, and there has been difficulty with potentially expressing certain concerns that you may have, maybe not necessarily about the relationship, but other things that are going on, and you could be feeling a little bit, more vulnerable at this time. And it's like you're wanting just to get certain things off of your chest to do with whatever you've been going through, and hoping that this other person would understand what it is that you're going through and that they can be there for you. Yeah, as I say, that Emperor, Aries energy, divine masculine now coming through, which is interesting. Okay. Yeah. I really feel like a lot of you are very much getting ready in regards to a romantic connection. If you're wanting to rekindle or reconcile with someone, having a reunion or a union, and there wasn't anything toxic as such to do with this connection, like it wasn't manipulative or nobody cheated and it wasn't narcissistic and toxic and all of that, like, you know, I don't condone those types of connections. I really do genuinely feel like you and someone are about to get together, or you're about to have a very important conversation about working out why certain things didn't necessarily go smoothly between the two of you, especially if you have history with each other. And I feel like you're both on the same page, that you're wanting commitment with each other. You're wanting to deepen of a connection or a commitment, but there has been the sense of really being in one's feelings and in their own head, okay? This could be you or this person or both of you, but there is definitely someone who sees you like, wow, I would love to kind of get together with this person. I want to work things out with the Three of Pentacles. I would love to build with them. And that's their truth with the Ace of Swords. They're coming through to speak to you about how they've been feeling in regards to you, the connection, and also during this period of time of you being apart from each other. Because I feel like they are realizing and knowing that they want to be with you, and they feel like you are perfect for them, but they have been very concerned that you may kind of show them the door, or you won't hear them out, or you won't be kind of understanding as to why they made certain decisions that they did at the time. They may have felt like they were doing what they felt they knew best at the time, and that was the best decision, but then they look back and they're like, oh, maybe I have, you know, effed it up or what have you. This person wants to fix things with you. Yeah, so they're coming through with the Knight of Pentacles slowly but surely to build on this and showcase to you that they are going to be steadfast in this connection. You're definitely at a distance from this person here with the Three of Wands, and they want to close the gap between the two of you. Okay. This person definitely sees themselves settling down and having a family with you. If that resonates, or getting married, I'm hearing, right? And they want these big changes to happen between the two of you. And maybe they thought on some level that it was meant to be you taking of the lead. Obviously switch this around to how it resonates. And it's actually they're realizing it's down to them to be making their move to come towards you, right? To come towards you. So they're coming through relatively soon, I'm hearing. This person has been very stressed out because I feel like they may be kind of in their head wondering about whether you are with somebody else. Okay, as I say, that Four of Swords, this person lays, you know, in their bed, okay, when they have some quiet time, and they're really panicking that you already may be talking to someone else or dating somebody else or in a commitment with somebody else. But I'm hearing they want you. And I feel like a lot of you do want this person too. So they're coming through. Yeah, with the Lovers. Yeah, absolutely. This person with the Lovers, Gemini energy, they really feel like you do have options. And some of you absolutely do, right? You absolutely do. And this person feels that they hope that it's not too late to come through, because now they've realized that you're their soulmate, that there's most likely a past life connection or a twin flame counterpart coming through. Whilst you've been apart from each other, whilst there's been this distance with the Three of Wands, and now with a sense of urgency, they're coming through because they've had that light bulb moment in the realization that they want this to be started up with you, because I'm hearing they feel the spiritual connection with the High Priestess. And they've kept their feelings for you and their thoughts in regards to this connection and what have you very much to themselves as a secret, keeping their cards close to their chest. And they're realizing They may have felt like they were doing the right thing at one point by kind of maybe shielding you or protecting you from maybe themselves or something that they were dealing with. But then that may have been that the fact that because they weren't coming through with a sense of actions or communicating with you or expressing, certain things to you about what they were thinking and feeling, etc., you may have been like, well, I guess this person's not interested, or this person is, kind of over whatever it is that we have between the two of us, kind of getting into your logical mindset here with the Queen of Swords. But you'd be open to hearing what this person has to say if they were to approach you, and this person hopes that you would listen to them. And actually, I feel like you're both going to communicate that you have been heartbroken throughout this separation, that there have been tears that have been shed and deep realizations, and kind of watching for each other as to, what's going on in this connection. And I feel like this person is really wanting to let you know that there are other people that do showcase interest in them. And I feel like they know this about you as well. Like, you do have people that are coming through, but I feel like you both would be on the same page that you would want to, leave your single days behind, okay? And that you would want to get back together. You would want to work things out. I mean, some of you may have never even had anything romantic with this person, But I feel like you also have new love coming through as well. I really do get that. Yeah, you have options with the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Swords, absolutely. But you're having to really use your sense of discernment with these people that come through, right? As I say that, there's your energy, Leo, with the Strength card. So this is really fascinating. I just want to get a little bit of energy quickly on career or finances. I'm getting finances strongly. So what does Leo need to know about finances? Okay, so yeah, things have been a bit up in the air with the finances. Two of Pentacles, okay? I'm hearing paycheck to paycheck, right? It's like one month you may have a slightly better month, and then another month you're having less, and you're kind of like yo-yoing in between. Like, there isn't a sense of a stable income, or you're concerned that if you were to leave of a job, okay, and because I'm hearing you've been uncomfortable there. Yeah, you've been carrying the brunt of being uncomfortable in an environment with this particular job, or you're taking on too much, and you're wanting that particular cycle to finish off. You're concerned about taking on another job, or you've been looking for a second job, and your body's like, I can't do a second job anymore. I'm hearing it's just too much. Some of you may even have 3 jobs, I just heard, and then you're not having enough time for yourself to focus on like I'm hearing your like heart's desires, like your creative pursuits or what have you, like tapping in with that feminine energy. Yeah, everything is fine. 10 of Swords. There's definitely a huge ending about something to do with your career, right? Absolutely. You've outgrown a situation with the 2 of Wands. You want a new challenge. You've been pretending everything is fine to do with a certain environment or to do with certain people here. Or something is a bit run-of-the-mill or mundane, and you're like, look, I need something fresh. I need something new, right? I want justice and balance to be restored to me in my life here with this card. And it is coming through for you, right? It is. Some of you are looking for justice in the workplace because you may have dealt with certain individuals there that may have been potentially manipulative, or like they've definitely been playing some sort of mind games or doing of something, and something just doesn't sit right with you. Yeah, taken you for granted here with the Queen of Cups, taken your kindness for weakness. They were like, oh, well, Leo do it. They have such a big heart. They don't mind taking on this, that, and the third. And you feel like everything's being thrown at you. And you may have had difficulty with like saying no, or kind of setting boundaries, or delegating work here, taking on far too much, or just been like, oh, well, I guess, I could take that on, or, you know, if it's going to help with, you know, the team, etc., then I'll do of that. But then you're like, oh, I wish I just said no and didn't, and said that I wasn't able to do of this, or that I felt uncomfortable with, I'm hearing having to do of that presentation, or having to speak up to so-and-so, or taking on that particular project, whatever it is, right? I wish I just kind of listened to my intuition with the High Priestess, right? And, you know, said of something. But you've been keeping certain viewpoints to yourself, and I feel like you've had enough. You've had enough of doing this. I also feel like the worst is over to do with your finances and your career, absolutely, with the Ace of Wands. So you've been in this long period, this stint of time where you felt completely depleted. You felt like, you know, when is my breakthrough coming in? And it is. Something exciting is coming through for you. That's really going to light your fire, I'm hearing. There could be an offer, an opportunity to do with your career, or something coming through in regards to extra resources and money that is actually going to assist you in being able to up and leave, I'm hearing, with the Eight of Cups, because you've been in an environment that hasn't been ideal, and you've been wanting to go through with this particular move, I'm hearing, or leaving of a particular place, because, you know, there's been that feeling of this emotional void, and you know that there's bigger and better out there and are making itself available for you with the Ace of Pentacles, and that's what's coming in. But it's something that scares you about pursuing this big change in your life. I feel a lot of you are getting very well in tune in regards to looking a bit more into your astrology. I'm picking up on North Node energy here as well, like wanting to find out, you know, what's your kind of like soul's mission type of thing. With the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, okay, this is really beautiful. We've had some really positive energy about what's coming through for you. With the Ace of Flipping Cups, look at that. Look at that, guys. Wonderful. I mean, 3 aces, bam, bam, bam. There you go. You ain't got to worry. I'm hearing you ain't got to worry about the thing. Just know everything's going to be all right. Absolutely. Knight of Cups. Beautiful. Anything else for career, finances? And yeah, especially love. You definitely have love coming in. 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. You're going from the 10 of Swords, everything is fine, to the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be able to work from home. Or some of you are going to be self-employed. Or some of you are going to definitely be able to move to a new location. And this is really going to allow you to have that flow. Okay, yeah, absolutely, with the 6 of Swords. Some of you are definitely on the move. But you have big money coming your way. As I say, that Queen of Wands, there's your energy coming through, Leo. Absolutely amazing. You are meant to be incredibly abundant, rich, I'm hearing, in all areas of your life, and not just financially. I'm getting self-made. I'm getting self-made. Yeah, look at that with the 8 of Pentacles. You have been working so diligently on yourself or on a particular project. I'm hearing that's your baby. Something is your baby and you've been working on it, hoping that one day that there is going to be this payoff, and it absolutely is coming through for you. So you saw how we had the 10 of Pentacles with the 8, and the difference between the two is the 2 of Pentacles. And when I started to say, let's look into career and finances, we got the 2 of Pentacles. You know that section, right? So you have been doing this kind of juggling backwards and forwards of these highs and these lows to do with your finances, to do with your career. But something is switching up, and now you're about to get paid off. Okay, I'm hearing paid off, like something is going to pay off. Wow. 7 of Swords in reverse. Three of Pentacles. Okay. There may be something to do with your workplace where somebody was doing something, hoping that they wouldn't get caught, giving off an impression that they're there, that they support you, that they want to see you grow and succeed. Yeah, with the Three of Cups. But actually, they haven't had the best of intentions for you, right? They've wanted you to see you like over it or left out here. I'm also picking up that there may be people who have not wanted to see you become self-sufficient, have not wanted to see you build that strong foundation for yourself, that wanted to see you suffer, wanted to see you kind of crumble and not pick yourself back up again, or ever leave a particular place or a scenario here. But you're about to be on the move. Yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles. You are about to really create a very secure future for yourself. And unfortunately, you've got people around you or energies around you that are very much there to your face, all lovely and all, but behind your back they're saying of certain things, and the universe sees all of it here with judgment. The universe sees it all. Sagittarius energy. And they do not like the universe. I'm hearing they as in your spiritual team, okay? Do not like the fact that you've been in this energy. Some of you are prepared to forgive of certain people here, especially if they do come through with an apology that is genuine and they're coming through with a sense of honesty and integrity and putting, you know, themselves fully out there and explaining, you know, certain things that happened. And you may be willing to forgive certain individuals with certain things because they do genuinely come through with that sense of sincerity, like being sincere. But then I'm hearing your spirit guides or your ancestors or passed on loved ones may be a little bit less forgiving, which is really interesting. Like they're protecting you because they're making sure that before we allow this person to come through, that they can have access to you, we want to double, triple, quadruple check, make sure that they are coming from a very genuine place and they are genuinely sorry and that they are wanting to put in the work and they are going to be truthful, etc. And if we're not getting that sense, they're not allowed access to you. That is definitely a message for someone. Yeah, with the Ace of Wands. There's a protection around your energy with that Ace of Wands and the Judgment. Collaboration is going to be very important for you, of communicating, for, I'm hearing brand deals, sponsorship. Yeah, look at that. What did I say? The Devil. With the Ace of Cups. What did I say? There have been certain individuals around you showcasing in a particular type of way, but they're ready to do certain things behind your back. Yeah, with the Five of Swords, because, you know, they're jealous. But you're going to be moving on away from all of that, right? I also feel like you are healing. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords. You're healing anything to do with potentially being a workaholic, right? Or addicted to stress. I feel that you are also embracing certain parts of yourself, accepting certain parts of yourself, loving certain parts of yourself that you may have previously felt like ashamed for or something like this, or guilty or embarrassed by. And so therefore, like, you're embracing something else and like you're accepting something about yourself here. Yeah, as I say, that King of Cups. like re-educating yourself on how you view yourself. And then this is like allowing you to step into this magician energy, like manifesting something else. I feel like you've dealt with a lot of manipulative people, right? As well. That have been draining of your energy. But you're going to be getting away from these people. And again, Ace of Pentacles, you're about to be thriving. And these people are going to really be wanting to come through and try to get in your good books. But you'll be just casting them aside, I'm hearing. Right? Yeah. And you'll be on your own merry way, I just heard, with the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like that's all the messages I'm getting, actually. High Priestess, Chariot, Two of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Wow, all the cards are just flying now. What's this? What's this about? The Fool. Absolutely, with the Three of Cups, bottom of the deck. Just know, trust yourself, trust your intuition. Continue to have faith in the process, that everything is working out for you. You're receiving good news very soon, and you'll be able to get out of this position or place or dealings with people that have been, you know, a lot here. You have love coming through. You have partnerships coming in, new contracts, opportunities to travel, more freedom and flexibility in your professional and your personal life, especially with a work-life balance. There are going to be times where you're going to have a lot more fun. And I feel like with these good things that are coming through for you, it's important to keep them to yourself for a little period of time before kind of shouting it from the rooftops that you have something to really be worthwhile of celebrating, because you want to protect whatever that is coming through for you, or those many things that are coming through for you. Right, my throat's getting really dry now, so I'm going to call it a day. Pretty much all the signs coming through. Any of those that I called out may be significant. For the placements in your birth chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node, or maybe someone you're dealing with here, potentially romantically, it doesn't have to be. But 99, 333, 33, 777, 999, 911, and 1010 and 1111 and 111. Very significant numbers coming through. So anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of your reading. This was a massive reading, okay? Like nearly an hour. I mean, goodness me. You guys had a lot that wanted to come through. So if you guys have enjoyed this read and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and there is also super thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you guys so much to those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can. So thank you so much. I do appreciate you and I love reading them. Please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you and you don't miss out on future updates or content that's made available on the channel. And please feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node placements in your birth chart for the other zodiac sign readings for your next 7-day reads, so that you can receive more messages to do with those timeless kind of energy check-ins, okay? But sending love and light your way, many blessings. Please take care, and I'll see you and speak to you soon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.